What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 103, and today, guys, as this will be Sunday morning for you, if you would like another episode of Career Mode today, so 4 episodes of Career Mode over the weekend, then get this video to 1,000 likes again, so you guys can do that with ease. Let's get 1,000 likes on this morning's video, and another episode of Career Mode will be up later on this afternoon, or this evening I should say, and that will mean we've had 4 episodes of Career Mode over the weekend. So let's get it done, let's get another 1,000 likes on this video, and let's have 4 episodes of Career Mode this weekend. But anyway, guys, we start today's episode off with a game in the Serie A here, and of course at the moment we've played 5 games, we've won 4 and drawn 1, so we've done very well so far, but Roma still lead the way after 6 games, and we've of course got a game in hand against Chievo Verona, so we take them on here at the Stadio San Paolo, and to be honest, this should be a bit of a routine victory for us really. All the players were fighting fit as they got rested in the Champions League during the week, so this should be a really routine victory for us really, and the first chance would indeed come for us here straight away as the number 26 plays the ball back towards the number 13. Not going to try and pronounce the names. Aldravandi, how's that? And we get the ball here towards Hazard down the left hand side. Nice little fake shot, really good chance here. Nice little ball roll and fake, but the shot just went wide of the post. So unfortunately there we almost took the lead, but we couldn't do it. It was Hazard with a chance, but unfortunately just maybe one skill move too much. He should have just finished it instead, but the shot went wide. But to be honest, after just a couple of minutes with one shot already and one very good chance already, I knew we'd have a couple more. And in the 12th minute here, Chievo Verona give the ball away. It's Pap who gives it away. It comes to Balotelli, and of course the striker runs clear, and he's not going to miss that at all. It's a simple finish for Mario Balotelli. He was always going to put it into the back of the net. You knew he was going to score, and he did. Napoli won, Chievo Verona 0, and sometimes that's all it takes. Just one mistake from the AI and you get yourselves in front. That's all you need really in some games, and that made it 1-0 there. And then in the 29th minute, another good chance for us here. It's a cross in by Lucas towards the far post. Hazard flicks it on, and there's Balotelli to volley it into the empty net and make it Napoli 2, Chievo Verona 0. So we're back in real contention in this game with a very confident 2 goals. Hazard flicking the ball backwards to Balotelli, and he puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-0. And in the 37th minute, another good chance for us. Insigne gets onto the ball here, chips it forward towards El Kaddouri, first time cross in, but Balotelli's header was well saved by the goalkeeper, and it was still 2-0. So unfortunately, we couldn't make it 3-0 there, and Balotelli couldn't get his hat-trick just yet. But in the 63rd minute, another good chance for us. Chievo Verona give the ball away. It's Bonner who wins the header. El Kaddouri finds Insigne. Insigne chips the ball over the top towards Eden Hazard, shoots on the half volley, and finds the back of the net. So a great finish by Hazard. He had a good chance in the first couple of minutes, and he missed it, but he wasn't going to miss that one. Hazard makes it 3-0, and we are on our way to a very dominant win. And in the 83rd minute, another good chance for us. Bariti picks the ball up here and rolls it out wide to Fabio. First time ball towards Eden Hazard, who got our 3rd goal. Hazard stops the ball, Scoop turns around his man, crosses the ball towards Balotelli on the bicycle kick, but unfortunately drags the shot wide, and it is still 3-0 here. And as the game was being closed out, the last chance would fall with just a couple of minutes to go to Chievo Verona. They had a great chance as the ball was played infield, a chance for the striker on the edge, on the penalty spot. Really good chance, but he dragged his shot wide, and it was still 3-0. That should have been a consolation goal for Chievo Verona, but he didn't score it. And in injury time here, the last chance would fall to Balotelli. Bariti gives it to him, he Scoop turns around his man, then the roulette, gets himself onto his stronger right foot, shoots with all his shot power, but unfortunately the keeper makes the save, and the score is still Napoli 3, Chievo Verona 0. I was just desperate for Balotelli to get another hat-trick under his name, but unfortunately it just didn't look likely, and in the 90th minute the last chance will come here. Hazard's shot goes wide of the post, and the game does indeed finish Napoli 3, Chievo Verona 0. So I was very hopeful that Balotelli would get a hat-trick, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But even so, it is another dominant display by us here, and to be honest, I know Roma have got off to a great start, but I just can't see us finishing any lower than 2nd place. I really don't see us dropping. Well, to be honest, I don't want to be too overconfident, but I really do believe this is our season for an undefeated season. I know it's really confident, but even so, even if we don't have an undefeated season, I still can't see how we'd finish lower than 1st, because we're doing so well, and the only reason we are going to finish lower than 1st is if I make some crucial mistakes during big games. Other than that, we should have a very comfortable season because we're doing so well. But here's the squad report here. Here's a look at the team and how they're doing, how they're progressing. It's funny, a lot of the team aren't actually progressing in terms of stats at all, but even so, they don't need to really, because they're still amazing players. There's players like Hazard and Lucas and Balotelli, Hamšík, Bariti. The whole team really is just absolutely fantastic, and I'm so glad that we transformed this Napoli side so quickly. and made them an incredible side already. You know, I mean, in like 10 months we've been here, and we've changed them completely. You know, from a very, very, you know, average side really in the Serie A to one of the most dominant sides in the world, surely, or what will be one of the most dominant sides in the world. Certainly one of the most powerful sides in the world as things stand. So yeah, I'm just so glad with the progress we've made so far. But the following game of today's episode was going to be against Atalanta here, away from home. And again, we had to rest a few players for this game. Quite a few players did get rested because once again this game was being played in midweek, and unfortunately the players they don't seem to have the stamina to play on the weekend and in midweek, which is really annoying because there's quite a few good players with a lot of stamina there. Chievo, for example, has 91 stamina. Hamšík has 84. There's quite a few players who have decent stamina, but they just don't seem capable of playing in midweek. But we took on Atalanta anyway, and I was expecting a comfortable victory once again, even if we did have quite a, you know, not a weak side. That was certainly not a weak side. Even our backup side is very strong, but even so, a weaker side regardless. But I was still expecting a comfortable victory, and the first chance would come to Atalanta though in the 24th minute. A great free ball. Saw us on the back foot here, and Guterres couldn't catch up to the striker, but the shot was well saved by Bardi in goal. Really, really good stop there as the number 29 ran clear, but Bardi made a great save to deny him on the 1-on-1. Brilliant stop by the keeper, and it's still 0-0. In the 33rd minute, though, another good chance here is spurned by Atalanta as they give the ball away. It comes to Vargas. Vargas finds El Kaddouri. Lovely little ball through to Carrasco there. Nice little switch between defence to attack. Carrasco runs clear, dinks the ball over the goalkeeper, and makes it Atalanta 0, Napoli 1. So that goalkeeper, Colombi, I was actually thinking about signing in the summer. Of course, you saw instead of signing Colombi, I decided to choose Manone, and clearly he had one shot to deal with there and he couldn't do it. Carrasco runs clear, chips the ball over the top, and makes it 1-0 to Napoli. So a great start for us here, especially after Atalanta had the first chance of the game, the first real chance of the game. But it's Carrasco who gets the first goal of the game, and it's Atalanta 0, Napoli 1. So a great finish by Carrasco, and you know, since joining Napoli, he hasn't done too much. He's got one goal and I think 1 or 2 assists as well. He hasn't done too much, but to be honest, whenever he plays, he always just seems so unstoppable. You know, his pace is incredible, his technical attributes are brilliant, and you know, just having this guy on the bench and having this guy in our team is so important for us. It really is, because he's such a great player. He makes it 1-0, and in the 45th minute here, Atalanta have a really good chance. They play the ball out wide. They get past Nastasic and Guterres here. He runs clear, crosses the ball into the centre, but again, the number 29 shot is blocked. But the shot eventually came in, and what a save it was by Bardi. So once again, it was Sisotti who took the shot, and once again, Bardi makes a great save, and it's still 1-0 here. And in the 80th minute, it was still 1-0. To be honest, the game kind of fizzled out a little bit in the second half. But you see Chievo get past his man here, play a wonderful free ball towards Bryan Carrasco. Here, Ronaldo trots past Caldara, gets himself onto his left foot and drills the ball into the far corner. So 2 goals for Bryan Carrasco, and without doubt his best performance in a Napoli shirt so far since joining from Millwall. And I'm glad he didn't get injured doing that celebration either, because he seemed to have a corner flag go through his body. But even so, a great finish by Carrasco. That makes it Atalanta 0, Napoli 2. Both goals scored by Bryan the Beast, and yeah, a great finish by Carrasco. And you know, even if I do leave Napoli during this series, you can definitely guarantee that Carrasco will be coming to our next team, because he is such an amazing player. He is still the cult hero of the series, and what a goal that was by Carrasco to make it Atalanta 0, Napoli 2. So we're on our way to another 3 points here, and as I said, even with our backup side, we are still a completely strong and very, 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 very big force. So Atalanta 0, Napoli 2, and in the 90th minute here, a good chance to seal the game. Vargas gets past his man and finds Balotelli off the bench. Really good chance, but I completely messed up the finish. I tried to poke it into the bottom corner, and instead Colombia had quite a simple save, so I took the ball far too wide. And the game did finish 2-0, so we get the win, we get the 3 points, that's the most important thing. Another back-to-back wins, another back-to-back clean sheets as well, which is really important for me, and I was very, very pleased to get the win there. Once again, Bardi played very well, and Carrasco's 2 goals was very, very good to see, and I was very happy to get the win. So Atalanta 0, Napoli 2 the final score, and another 3 points for the good guys. But after that, we did see that a player is returning from injury. That's Hamšík. He's coming back to fitness. He'll still have the plaster next to his name, which sucks, but he's coming back to full fitness fitness now, and that's very good news for us, because us being without our captain is very, very frustrating, because I love Hamsik, of course. He is our captain. But the last thing you'll see is us have 2 international qualifiers, World Cup qualifiers with Chile. We drew this one against Bolivia, and we won the following one, which was against Paraguay, I do believe, which means that we have indeed qualified for the World Cup 2018, which is of course at the end of the season. So we are through to Russia 2018 with Chile. We are preparing to play our first national tournament with the side, and that is very good news for us. So you see, we do win this game against Paraguay, and as you'll see the group table come the end of the episode, we finished our group top of the table, and that means we are indeed going to Russia 2018. So hopefully that'll be a good spin-off coming the end of the season, have our first international tournament in this series, and that should be good fun to watch. But as always guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Don't forget 1,000 likes for another episode of Career Mode later on tonight, and hopefully I'll see you later on this evening for another episode of Career Mode.